Hi everybody, welcome to another War Machine Battle Report. I'm Lightem'up. I've got a battle report here between the brand new Caines Hellslingers, which I was able to pick up for my buddy at the LVO pre-release, and my Makeda 2. So this will be another Skorne Cygnar. I promise we will change up the matchups in my next video. I'm going to start playing some other opponents. But for this list, we have the brand new Caines Hellslingers with Ryan and Watts and Caine. He's bringing Ace in his battle group with a Charger, Dynamo, and a Defender. He's obviously playing this as a Cygnar player. An Arcane Tempest Rifleman, 2 Gun Mage Captains, Alten Ashley, Eiryss 1, and a unit of Rangers. So he wasn't quite sure how good he thought Caine was. He just wanted me to pick him up because he's a Caine lover. But after playing this game and talking with him for a little bit about it, hearing some other people talk about it, Caine is a sick opponent. That is a good caster. I think they did a really good job. I think he's probably better in Cygnar than he is in Mercs, but just because Cygnar has a lot of high quality guns that he just makes even better. Being able to get the +5 swing for defense and armor using Calamity and Feet. But anyway, so into this, I am going to be running a brand new list. This is my Makeda 2 list that I am testing out right now. I'm honestly not sure how I like it. It is basically what I decided was I wanted to see how well I could play with just all the heavy hitters and heavy stuff that I have in my bag. So I put in everything I thought that she might like and might want to keep alive. We got Archdomina Makeda, Supreme Archdomina Makeda, sorry, Makeda 2, bringing out Molik Karn with the Krea and Agonizer, bringing Hakaar the Destroyer, mainly because he just hits really hard, Tyrant Rhadeim with his full cat Praetorian Feroxes, a full unit of Cetrati with Vorkesh, and Legends of Halaak with the Beast Handlers being mend out. And that is my list. We will see how this goes. Basically, I just want to see how much heavy infantry I could put in the fight and whether or not it would be good or not. I'm sorry, it actually is a minimum unit of Cetrati, so that will be corrected. You won't even notice it. Sorry, so it would be a minimum unit of Cetrati. Maximum unit would be too much. So, on to the battle report. So this terrain, I'm going to talk about it for a little bit. You can see we've got that river running through the middle. I actually designed this terrain and then realized I had no Pathfinder in my list. So there's one for putting it as an even table. So we got the 2 forests there, and then he won the roll and decided to go first, and I decided to take this side. Mainly because I could get to the flags without having to have Pathfinder. So if I needed to, I might be able to clear them off. But I would definitely be able to go up and control them without needing Pathfinder. It also would give me a wall inside the kill zone, the kill box. I'm not sure if the other wall is in it or not. I think it actually is. And then it gives me a forest there essentially to hide behind with Makeda for her feet, so I can keep her pretty centrally and have her affecting the entire board. At least that was the plan. So the only Pathfinder in my list currently in this iteration was the kitty cats. They're the only ones that have it innately. The Legends of Halaak get it if they charge, because they have Relentless Charge. And then other than that, the Cetrati are just sad. They can't do anything about additional terrain or about bad terrain. So we're going to see how this goes. What looks like a forest on the bottom of the screen is a hill, and we will flip it over onto its backside so we can delineate it from the other 2 pieces of green scenery. To me, I'm colorblind, so those are two different colors completely, and it doesn't even look similar. But I can see how it might confuse some people. So we will eventually flip that. Anyway, on to my opponent. He is going first, and he is going to go ahead and keep his Rangers out of my cat's maximum range. Because of Dash, they actually have a 16-inch threat range now instead of 15-inch that they normally do. There we go, flipping over that hill, so make sure it is a hill. So they have a pretty long threat range. My plan for this turn, for my turn, and for the game is going to be to use the cats to get up through jam. Hopefully keep them alive with stay death on them. I'm going to have them going in on turn 2 is the idea. But I want to be able to put them up there, take out, hopefully, Ace, tie up the Defender, take out some of those Rangers, and then see what happens from there, go from that point. To that point, I have my Cetrati and Shield Wall. They advanced up 6 inches in the Shield Wall, and then the cats ran a lot of them into the cover, provided by Rubble, 2 of them into the forests, and then the Legends of Halaak ran up one of them into the forest, one of them touching him and his other buddy over by Rhadeim. And then everything else just kind of moved up. Rhadeim's sitting there behind the forest, ready to walk out. The idea there is that he can just walk his 8 inches and pounce and do an armor piercing into that defender next turn, hopefully. So we'll go on to my buddy's turn here. And we were discussing exactly, I believe we were going over some defensive stats, because the cats are, they currently have, I did put up deflection this turn, so they are defense 13 base, 15 with deflection, and then they go to either 17 or 19 depending if they're in concealment or cover. And then they do have dodge because of Rhadeim. Fortunately though, Caine has the ability to do an awful lot. So he goes, Caine will activate, he popped his feet, shot one of my cats, left him on 1 hit point, and was able to cast Calamity into him. So Calamity automatically hits because of a Witch Bolt attack from Caine himself. Then the rest of his unit went ahead and activated. I think he only shot with Ryan. I think he forgot about Watts. So for this game, it's his first time playing with Caine, I believe, the unit of Caine, and he's not used to playing unit casters. But we were going to go and play it legit. We weren't going to let him do like takebacks or anything, so that's why he didn't shoot with Watts, and so he couldn't shoot with Watts. You see, one of my cats died. I decided not to stay death. So because I put up dash and deflection, I only had 1 fury left on me, and my plan was to save it for a cat. But I wanted to save it for a central cat, and that one over there on the left side, the top of the forest, was not what I thought was central. I wanted to save it for the ones in the rubble. Normally, mainly the blue one there, that's the leader model. He is the one that I thought would have enough distance to get into Ace or the defender next turn, so I decided I would try to keep him alive. I really have to pick your chances. I think I would have been better off not choosing deflection and just going ahead and keeping those 3 fury so I could save 4 of my cats from dying. But we'll see what happens. Because of Calamity and the Ranger bonus was getting to one of the cats, he was able to kill another cat with the Rangers and do significant damage with Ace to another one. So then he's going, the defender's going, he's got his full +3 synergy bonus now, kills one of my cats. So I'm down to just 1 cat. He is able to, I didn't think he would be able to, but he is able to walk his charger up and get 2 fully boosted attacks into Rhadeim. Or sorry, 1 fully boosted attack into Rhadeim and spikes the damage roll, taking Rhadeim off of his horse. Goes ahead and tries to shoot one of the Cetrati, but thanks to the Krea and shield wall, he was just bounced off of their shields. And then Dynamo was unable to get into range to shoot anything, I believe. I think Dynamo wasn't able to get into range because of the rough terrain there, not having Pathfinder to get through it. Alright, so then we're on to my turn too. So I did lose more cats than I thought I was going to. I honestly thought I was going to have 2 or 3 left, and instead I just have the 1 that I had to stay death on. And because I stayed death on him, I couldn't stay death on Rhadeim. I probably should have just kept it up and stayed death on Rhadeim instead. But that's what you get for cast and deflection. So instead, Rhadeim has lost most of his benefits. He still has armor pierce and he still has dodge, but that's about it. I'm trying to see right now if Molik Karn would be able to charge into a... I was thinking if I could get him to charge into a Ranger, have him sidestep, hit another Ranger, sidestep, and then get to Ace. But it didn't look like that was going to happen. So instead, the 2 Legends of Halaak that decided to live through that turn were able to charge into Ace. They have having Relentless Charge. The Sidar, the one with the 2-inch reach, went ahead and hit him, did a lot of damage to him. And then I think it is Vorkesh is the one with the Moroccos. He went ahead and did a combo smited Ace backwards, and did enough damage to take him out. So 2 hits from those guys were able to just wreck Ace, which was pretty awesome. And then he sidestepped and did not engage, but did get engaged by the defender there. Up on the north side, we got the Cetrati walking up. They're going to shield wall again. Consider not shield walling, but it's just too important to forget. I can't not shield wall with Cetrati with that many guns staring me down in the face. Right now, the Ferox went in and he attempted to do a charge. Tried to impact attack those Rangers and missed his impact attacks. So he ended up doing absolutely nothing. So since I was able to get Molik Karn to do what I wanted to do, and because that one Ranger is in contest range, Karn did not go up to control that flag. So no scoring on this turn. Right now we got Caine's group activating, and his, I believe this is Ryan going with, yes, Ryan and Watts are shooting black pennies and attempting to kill my Legends of Halaak that are tying up his defender. Unfortunately, he missed one shot. I think he missed 2 shots. No, he missed 1 shot, and then was able to kill off Cygnar, but was unable to kill off Vorkesh. And he forgot to activate Caine, which he will realize here in a few minutes. He doesn't have any more people with Black Penny other than the Gunmage Captain Adept, and he will have to get the Gunmage Captain Adept to move to be able to see Vorkesh, which means he will need very high numbers to hit him. Even with the Black Penny shot. Actually, the Gunmage Captain Adept doesn't have Black Penny, so yeah, that was the problem. I believe Eiryss went and shot someone. I'm not sure who she shot. But now the Rangers are going, and a couple of them are actually taking stabs at my cat, and were able to stab him to death. So that's unlikely, but sure, that happens. I did not put up deflection this round, so I did have a few more stay deaths, but that cat was just out of my stay death range. So he's going to take a couple shots. He killed off one of my pink, beast handlers, I believe. And there he was able to kill off Vorkesh with just a regular ranger, who was able to aim and get the ranger bonus from his buddy in the back arc, so he was able to take him out. So there goes all my legends. The defender is freed up now, so he will be able to activate this turn normally and be able to take some gunshots. I believe that was the Charger going at top, shooting at the Cetrati. And now we've got Dynamo going, and Dynamo takes out one Cetrati. Boosts some damage roll, take out a second Cetrati. He's in range, so he goes ahead and takes the third one out. And then is unable to take out the fourth one. So out of 4 shots, he took out 3 Cetrati. Pretty sad for me. I was expecting those Cetrati to be able to charge his defender, charge Dynamo or the Charger next turn. The other 2 Cetrati that are left, Vorkesh and the regular guy, are behind the wall, so they will not be able to charge. But here right now we got Hakaar going his Righteous Vengeance move. So he will get 3 inches, get over that wall, so that he will be able to charge. And now this turn I'm trying to see if I'm going to be able to pull off that charge into a ranger, hit, sidestep again, and then get to the defender. And I thought I had it, so I went ahead and moved and sidestepped, and I was able to kill off 2 of the guys, but I did not get enough sidestep to get to the defender. So yeah, Karn's just sitting there hanging in the wind. So that's bad. But Hakaar on the top, he's going to go and he's going to be a boss. And he's going to swing and hit that Charger pretty easily on the charge. Do massive amount of damage. And then he's going to burn through all of his soul tokens. And leave the Charger on, I believe, 6 hit points. So, not bad. Up next, I'm trying to see if I will be able to start the scenario game this turn. I'm hoping to score 2 control points, put some pressure on him. So we charge with the Paingiver Beast Handlers to tie up the Rangers, because he's got 2-inch reach, so might as well. Ends up missing his attack, but that's okay. Wasn't really expecting him to. One of the Paingivers gave the Krea a free charge by standing next to him. And so the Krea charged in. and ended up hitting and burning through all 3 of my Fury. Did destroy the Charger. So good on the Krea. Yeah, good job. Even without flank. Other than that, you see the Agonizer went up and controlled the flag and put up his agony. He ran and controlled that flag. The Cetrati moved up into shield wall to protect the Agonizer, and then Rhadeim went over and controlled the bottom flag. So we are up 2 points to nothing. And we're on to my opponent's turn. So he is going through some hard thinking right now. And trying to figure out what he wants to get done. He's going to go ahead and clear off some of those pain givers, moving the Rangers around. So he's going to use those Rangers to kill off some of my pain giver beast handlers and leave me with just the 1 left, I believe. And then take some shots into Rhadeim with his power 11. And I believe he's able to put significant damage onto Rhadeim. Yep, so there goes some damage counter going onto Rhadeim. Leaves him with 1 hit point. And then he's going to go ahead and move on to Molik Karn. He gets Caine activated this turn and goes ahead and put a Calamity onto Caine. So Karn's going to be at -2 defense and armor, which is sad for him. He's also got another -2 defense essentially because of the Ranger bonus. And so he's essentially defense 9 right now. So Eiryss shot him and took off the 1 Fury that was on him. Did like 2 or 3 points of damage to him. He forgot to activate the Hellslingers this time, so last turn he forgot to activate Caine, this time he forgot to activate the Hellslingers. Eventually he'll be able to activate all of them together at the same time, I guess. Right now we've got, I believe, the Charger, the Gunmage Captain Adept shooting into the Agonizer and was able to one-shot him. Oh, I'm sorry, no. The Gunmage Captain Adept hurt him, and then Alten Ashley took him off the table. So, yeah, Alten Ashley will do that to an Agonizer. Not a lot of hit points sitting there. But the Soulward is filled up on souls again. Not sure he actually shot last time, but back down on the back side of the table. Those Fury that just went out, that was the Defender trying to hit Molik Karn, so I just made him reroll hits a bunch of times until I loaded up on Fury. Then I got all 4 of my Fury back, and I could use that to stay death on my infantry models over there. But he didn't have anything left, so I just went ahead and started on my turn. So he was able to contest the bottom flag, and I did not have anything controlling the top flag, so no points scored on that turn. He didn't get anything into me. So here comes Rhadeim. He charges and still has enough movement even without Pathfinder to get in on the Defender, and does an armor piercing attack for like a whopping 15 points of damage or something like that. If you saw the grid on the Defender when my buddy was putting it out there, he left him with his right and left arm and nothing else. So that was sad, but could have done better. The Cetrati move up and they charge into Dynamo, I believe it is, and do a crap load of damage to Dynamo. The Soulward actually attempted to take a shot into Caine because he could mathematically one-shot him with 18 on the roll, but failed. And then Makeda ran full camp up to the flag to go to 3-0. So we're at 3-0 right now. Caine has not a lot left to kill, but all of his stuff is kind of out of position. He lost most of his heavy hitters on my side, on the top side of the board. He does still have the Defender. Eiryss will go, and Eiryss is going to shoot off all of my Fury, which is sad for me. Does a couple points of damage to me. The Gunmage Captain Adept, I believe, attempted to flare me and missed, or did a brutal damage, one of the two. The Defender does not have the ability to aim and shoot me, so I don't know what just killed. Oh, okay, so he went with his Hellslingers to kill off the Soulward, forgetting that the Hellslingers and Caine were a unit again. So this time he wanted to make sure he got all the bad rolls out of the way before activating Caine. So he went with the Hellslingers, killed off the Soulward, forgot to activate Caine. The defender went up and took a shot and had one chance to finish off Makeda, and did not roll enough damage to kill her off. So I will get 3 control point, or the 4th control point at the end of his turn, and then all I'll have to do is end my turn, and it will be a Skorne victory. He did allow me to get some sweet revenge on that Gunmage Captain Adept and on Arlen Strangeways, thankfully, because those guys were dicks kind of the whole game, and just kind of play it out. So it will be a Skorne victory. I will win 5-0 on the extraction scenario, basically because I got lucky and my opponent forgot to activate Caine while activating the Caine unit. It is kind of difficult to play unit Warcasters if you haven't done it before. If you're not used to doing it, there is a lot of intricacies that go into that. Knowing when, or remembering who to activate and when to activate, it kind of screws up your orders of activations. And like I said, this was his first time playing Caine, so hats off to him for playing it through. He is a good opponent. You guys have seen him on the videos before. I play him pretty regularly. So I did get a request finally for a Cygnar game. Like I say, guys, if you tell me what you want to see me play, I'm glad to play it. So someone suggested that I play a Cygnar game with a Caine, and I own Caine 2. I like Caine 2, so I think I'm going to go throw Caine 2 on the table this weekend. See what happens. See what kind of list I can make up for him. If you guys have any other suggestions for what you want to see thrown down, please just give me a ring on my Facebook page and let me know what you want to see. I will try to get it done. Alright. So, I will do my afterthoughts for the LVO coming up soon. I should have done that last week, but I was unable to get the video out. I will hopefully have that up here in a few hours. So stay tuned, and I will hopefully have that out here. Other than that, I am going to be going to Adepticon, so if anyone wants to meet me at Adepticon, or if you guys are going to be going to Adepticon, feel free to search me out. I will be there all 4 days. At least on Thursday, I will be wearing a black bowling shirt with blue stripes and a Cygnar patch on it. I'm not able to put a Skorne patch on it because I've not won a tournament with Skorne yet, but that's my little rule. So if you guys want to come up and meet me, just send me a message on Facebook or find me in the crowd. I'll probably be playing in the Iron Gauntlet or the Masters, depending on what day it is. And I will see you all later. Happy pulling.